Hi, this is Slimedog.
And Topo.
And we're here once again playing
Song of the Deep. But now we're showing you a few of the tips and tricks, parts that we had a little hang up with, even though we've got, as you can see, almost all of our upgrades now. We went back to clear out rooms and treasures and stuff, and still have some problems finding things, solving the puzzles, but this is just some clues for that if you want to watch it. If you don't, if you want to figure it on your own, that's fine.
But there were a couple that we had troubles with, so we thought we'd kind of go over the ones that were giving us problems. Let me go ahead and unpause it here. This one was a real bear, and if you can see where I am right now, we're in Skeleton Reef. And it's the one on top. There's two spotlights in this room, and we had to swim around to open up the gate.
We can show that after. But we finally got to the part where we've got the item, but now we can't get into it.
Mainly, you have to bring, we believe.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
Yay! It worked.
You bring one of those floaty mines up to this one to pop it. Now, let me show you where you get the floaty mine. Because
well, show there's the two. There's these two. Over to the right, there's also a treasure chest.
Yeah,
that we've already grabbed from the light there. And to the left over here is where you swim up once you have your barnacle cutter, you had to swim out, slice the barnacles, slip through there, do the, you know these puzzles by now if you've gotten to this point, surely you know all the gist there. But here's where
I'll backtrack to where I got the floaty mine.
We went ahead and started it here because it's a long haul with that mine. And if you're familiar with them, you bump them, they explode.
Oh,
so.
It took several tries to get, and it's a very long way, so it's not good. You have to, when you come back, you have to come back through that gate right there, which means you have to put the mine down, open the chain, grab your mine, and get it through there before the gate
without
closes
touching it.
It's not so fun. It takes a lot of trial and error, so that's a tricky one.
Just time and patience, I think, would be a...
Another thing we noticed that we don't have any left to illustrate here, but if you run across any upside down chests, they look like just kind of squares where chests should be. You'll have to wait until you get the ice torpedo to get those. Once you do have the ice torpedo, you can shoot them with the ice torpedo, and the ball will kind of float up the chest and put it right side around. So here's where, when you have the mine, you're going to go up this way and go through there to get it out. But you get the mine from over here. And I mentioned it there because I think the one of the treasure chests in that first area where we were was one of the upside down ones. So
yeah, that one took us a while, but once we got the ice and random, there's the thing.
Here's the mine generator, yeah, and it's tedious if you have to very
avoid
carefully
edges.
And so like when you're going up at all, you have to go very, very slowly. Don't rush it if it bumps into your toes. I'm not going to walk it all the way back, but that is, you have to walk one of those mines all the way around to that gate to get that one.
Show the map from here.
There's a couple others that we were...
Boy, that is a long haul. But...
It's a hike. So, in fact, let me...
Save it?
Let me go through...
Save it?
Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, we just got that. Yeah, let's not do that again.
I'm the save person. I'm always like, save it! Save it!
You are the co-pilot
save
navigator. I'm busy shooting stuff, and you're like, and you haven't saved it in an hour and a half. Okay, see it all the way up here, and then you have to pull this open, so you have to put the mine down there.
Float your mine while you go by.
Pull the gate all the way open without hitting the mine with the gate cord. Grab the mine, run it through here, and then go up and out while you're carrying the big floaty mine. Now, apparently in one of the recent patches, they did change the behavior of the mines to make them a little bit harder to blow up, to make it easier to do puzzles like that. But...
Rush, get past that thing.
Yeah, it's still a giant nightmare. So.
There you go.
Okay, another one that we didn't get the first time around, we didn't have the right pieces for, or... Oh, actually, on this one, we just weren't familiar with how to do it. Down here, I'm going to pop out of the sub, because you have to swim to get in here.
Oh, this one took us... We did not understand how to get... We knew there was a trick, just didn't know what it was.
These guys.
Yes.
The silver plants around them, the chest with the silver plants. Weren't quite sure what you needed to do for that. Didn't know if you needed special parts.
Running from you?
Because he knows I'm going to go after him.
I got my little barnacle knife.
I will cut you. Turns out what you need for those is these little glowy bits here. So you lock onto that, and the way it works is
There's the little
the
fishies.
fishies. They will follow the glowy thing, and you take the fishy school with the glowy thing. And by the way, the glowy things have a finite lifetime, so you've only got maybe 30 seconds with it before it goes away. Take them to the silver plants. The fishies eat the silver plants, and then you
Sweet.
just have a chest that you can open.
This is actually the first time we've done it, so.
Boom.
Yay!
Pretty fishy. For what it's worth, also, you don't need to get all 209 treasures. There's actually no trophy for it, but...
That's how we play.
Seems like it, considering the effort they went through to put little puzzles in for this sort of stuff, it seems like kind of a shame if you don't get them, so...
And the skellies point you in the right direction. They pop up as you go through the first time, which you may or may not have noticed so far.
They do. Now, this room was a little bit of a crazy one. I think
This is an odd one. This one we actually solved it. You have to make the eels. This puzzle happens regularly
run
in this
across the
game.
eels,
They all pop
then
down
the
and the
treasure will
treasure will
pop up.
pop out.
And
You have to avoid the light.
Yeah, the light will pretty much tell you late game you can survive a torpedo, but early on it's just a one-hit death from that thing, so just don't get caught in the spotlight. Here's the deal. If you look at the map here, it still shows up on our map.
But we have actually already gotten this treasure before, and that's how you got it. You get the treasure in this area.
Right. There seems to be some sort of minor glitch about this. Other users have reported it. So if you get that treasure and it's still on your map, you're not alone. Apparently that's just a thing.
Here's the next one.
Okay, the next one is, and this took me a while to
You
figure out.
can see the head bobbing. You know it moves, but we've
But
tried
if you do your
all
sonar,
sorts of
there's no
things.
secrets.
Couldn't figure it
That guy, there
out.
it is. We tried all sorts of stuff. Swim through the mouth. Blah blah blah. Nothing works. Here's the trick. Okay, get your magma torpedoes and shoot the head. Okay. Now you see that thing stuck on there, that chunk of lava. You can grab onto that, and then you grab onto the lava chunk and you pull the thing down.
Ta-da!
And then you
Hurry
all
before you
but
get squished.
get in there
There you go.
and get your treasure.
Ah,
I
yay.
can't even tell you how much time I spent messing around with
Trying to get these things going.
crazy
Yeah.
silver heads and stuff.
Ah.
And from the
And then
back,
just
you
push
can
it
just push the
down.
thing down. It's just a matter of pulling. On all of the head puzzles, it's a matter of pulling. So,
Now, actually, that's it for this. Where's your? Yeah, we can do that one up there if you want. And then we also want to show the Simon Says.
yeah, we've got one more to get in this zone, which is another one of the head puzzles. I'll make this one quick since we just did it. Come on, this way. Incidentally, that
I think
flower
there's,
right
like-
there, and other flowers like them if you can find it, are required if you're trying to get the.
Oh,
There we
good,
go.
good.
The Watcher, flowers for the Watcher trophy, something like that. Oh, interesting.
Ooh, it's a whole area we haven't been to.
Oh,
See.
aren't you glad we came here? How crazy
Yeah, and well,
is
we
that?
were totally
Oh,
gonna
look.
come here. Ike's boss. A giant Leviathan. Oh, it's a Leviathan!
Serpent watched Merryn approach, eyeing her hungrily.
Oh wow!
Merryn's face
See, we
turned
saved the
pale.
baby Leviathan, and this is
This is the
Once haunted
mom,
her
probably.
childhood
That's
dreams.
probably why
or
he's she's
perhaps
not
some sort of
eating
uncle
you.
or something. I don't know, but I saw a trophy about this.
Huh? Vegetarian Leviathan?
Or something. There's one out there. Do you think I can get it without? Let me push this down and see.
Push it down all the way. Okay, now grab. Quick.
Go, 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 go.
Push, push, push. Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Your tail looks like it's on fire.
Oh, it's well. I've been boosting around, so it's
Oh, that's
overheaty. Yeah, Leviathan. You want a flower? You want a flower? Yes,
You are
do.
so crazy. Oh, it's ice quit, Chloe.
I don't know if we can feed him these or not.
Why are we feeding the Leviathan anyway?
What do we have to do with the trophy? Oh, he didn't like that. He wants flowers. He spit
Well-
them out. It's like feeding clams, if you'll
Right. Oh, that's another thing that you we've done throughout. You or the clam treasures. You have to feed the clams. Oop.
He didn't like them.
Didn't like that one either.
Yeah, there's clams throughout the game, and they just hang around and do their clam thing. But you can get treasures out of them if you feed them the right thing. So maybe it's a piece of brain coral, maybe it's a flower. Each one's
Conch
different.
shell.
Conch shells, yeah, anything that you can pick up and drag.
This, I think we will need to come back and work on this later when we're not in the middle of recording.
No. I think we should illustrate this.
Okay.
I'm sorry to be a pest, but we need to find another flower.
Is it something awesome? Because I
It's
feel
a
like...
trophy. It's the last trophy we need to quote unquote platinum this thing.
Okay. I do try to keep these.
I care not for difficult yours time. Okay. Let's go.
And that's not going to work.
Shoot.
You're going to have to put it...
I had the other one done. I had to do the
There
same
you
thing
go.
with that guy, so. Oh, come on. It's a stupid lava torpedo shoots lava nuggets.
Can you float your flower up there?
Oh, like make it icy? That's a good idea. No. Signs point to no.
That is hilarious.
Okay, I gotta move this here. Oh, come on, really? Make this work.
It's rolling down already.
I'm gonna put it back here.
Oh, finally. Okay. Phew. I hope it's one they like.
Yeah, if he spits it out, you're gonna have words.
How about that?
The great Leviathan appreciated Merryn's
And
kindness
there you go.
and offered her a
Yay!
small gift in return.
Lava burst. There's our trophy.
There's the last of our...
And that is the last of the lava upgrades, I believe.
The last of all of our upgrades. You can look at the...
Yeah. Press and hold it, then you fire it, and that happens. Little lava.
Okay, fine. That was a nice little bonus.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
quick.
we're going to. Where's the quickest warp?
There was one over there to
There's
the...
one down there.
No,
Oh, there's one back here.
back
Yeah.
over there.
Let's go to that one. Yeah, you're right. This is closer.
Awesome.
Well, how fun was that?
Alright. Oh, the menu. I was going to have it show your... You could show all of your... That you've got all of your...
This one.
That one. That's the last
Upgrades
piece,
galore.
finally.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now you see, we're still missing a couple of.
The hull and time collector, but
Right.
that was...
See.
Uh,
Good thing.
you could hear my... You could already hear me saying save before I even said it.
Oh, I
Rush,
didn't
rush.
say it. That's your job. You've got one job.
This area is more full of bits and pieces, parts to get through.
It
Not
just-
all of them are this, what to say,
Well, we.
busy with objects to have to swim through and get around. I don't know.
We have mostly cleared this area out as part of it.
Yeah. Did you do that?
What the heck is this?
That's not the Forbidden City you want to go to.
No, we want the. Where is it?
Go.
Not
Yes. Sea
yet.
Garden?
That Sea Garden. Is there a warp? The warps. Oh, the
Oh,
warp's back
in the
there.
mall.
Okay.
And in
It's
the
not
mall?
Close. Yeah, the mall's the way to go.
Yeah.
It's not super close, but it's a straight shot.
Yeah. all the way up and around.
I think there's an oyster here or a clam here that we never quite
Yeah.
read, but we can mess with that later. But the other one that's pretty unusual and unique to the game to solve.
This one took us a bit. Like the treasure chest that's there, that's on its side, probably was one of the ice types.
Right. There's also walls made of ice that you shoot with lava, and there's walls made of lava that you shoot with ice. So if you run into any of those, don't mess with them until you have the appropriate torpedoes. Those clusters, the little sea anemone arms, these guys.
Yeah.
Once you get the improved spotlight, you can just shine on to make them go away.
Before that, you may have recalled from our last recording, the cuddle pup was used to open them.
Cuddle pups, yes.
With the cuddle pups. But once you get the upgraded UV light, you can make your way through.
Okay, and then this guy, let's shine him out of the way so that they're not bothering anybody right yet. But,
Who are they going to bother?
well, me, they hurt.
Oh, but you're going to be in here. Okay.
Okay, so now watch the order of the green lights on the gems.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, which one's first?
The one on the left.
This guy?
That's the right.
This guy?
Yes.
That's the one I hit.
Okay. I thought it was that one, and then the one over there.
Oh, there's, okay, that one, then
Then
this one,
that one.
and then this
Over
one.
to that one.
Oh, that's
Okay,
the
now it's
pattern.
all over the place. What?
No, that's the pattern we need. And, oh, you know what? I'm going to get out of here.
I thought you
Because
said you were
shooting
going
my
to get
big
out.
electric claw thing.
It's not helping you at all.
Yeah, I need to reset it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. There's 6 total. So
Okay.
what is it? 1
1. And then to the right.
to the right. This one.
Yeah.
Two.
And then all the way over to the left.
Far left. This guy.
Yeah. I think so. And then that one.
And then
I'm not sure you have the right
like this one.
one. I feel like I'm missing one
And this one.
somewhere.
No, that's
Oh.
right.
Does it change every
I
time?
don't think so. We're just gonna get better at this.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just see if I can.
Because it starts
There's
when I'm
6
not.
total. There's
Okay.
actually only 6 of these things, in spite of the fact there's a whole bunch.
Okay.
Change.
No, that one, and then that one, and then 3.
4. Left to right.
I thought it was further to the left.
I think so.
And then. Yeah. It's 4, 5, 6. You did 5, 4,
Well,
6.
then, where do I go first?
Okay, let me get up and take. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I hit them both.
Oh, that is.
And there's 4.
And then 4, 5, 6.
That's
Yay!
it. Boom.
Phew.
Got us a treasure.
Okay, well,
And
there
you
you
go.
have.
So
Oh.
there's some of the harder to get, trickier secrets in the game. You know, in this one, because it's all about exploration, don't feel afraid to just pass up of something. Don't feel like you have to hit every chest as soon as you run into it.
Oh, certainly not. We finished the game a while ago, and then have come back and are now just
Spelunking
going
for
through
secrets.
to get the last things that we didn't get the first time through. There's still that sketchy area down below. Look at the map, all the way over to the left, the other left. Keep going.
There's
Oh,
one
deep
thing
light.
there.
There's that over there. I was reading online. People seem to be having trouble with that as well.
Yeah.
So if we figure it out and want to do another show. That would be 3 for Song of the Deep, so I don't know.
Anyway, it's a great game. Enjoy.
Obviously, we had fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Put a lot of time into it, but yes. And again, it's you put as much or little time into it as you want. Collect everything or nothing at all.
Great game to play while you're sick, by the way.
Somebody had to take time off and spent the day playing this. That's true.
I gotta say, it was perfect for when you're sick. So. Okay, well.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
See you next time.